Welcome back, y'all, to Correctional Officer Stories with Steve. What it is. Good afternoon. Thank you for continually rocking with me. We're about 15 away from 500. Before you know, we're going to be at that 1K mark. Believe that. Anyway, how y'all doing today? Ended up getting off early, teaching a class with my supervisor. I've had a headache, so plus I had some time to flex out. I'm about to be salaried starting Monday, so I start my new gig Monday. It's going to be a pretty good gig, I think. I'm going to have to learn some things, but I'll be all right. Anyway, so I don't know if you saw my last video. I talked about fentanyl. I just wanted to correct one thing. One of my subs did tell me that the 15 milligram fentanyls are green, not blue. So correction, they're green. The 30s are blue. Now, I remember the 30s being blue because, like I said in the last video about fentanyl, my dad used to get the 30s. So I do remember that. However, I did want to correct that. So 813, you know who you are, my man. Thank you for correcting me there. Appreciate. That's one of my loyal subs right there from day one. Anyway, thank you again. I really appreciate the loyalty from you guys. Positive comments. I'm telling you, man, it makes my week really, really good when I see some positive comments. All you guys rocking with me. I'm telling you, it gives you a good feeling. So keep it up. Let's get to 1,000, y'all. Let's get to 1,000. I did say I was going to go live. I'm hoping to do that this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to do the interview with my nephew this weekend. Still not feeling all that great. Might just take it easy, and then we'll do that next weekend. So, nephew, if you're watching, plan for next weekend, man. I think I'm just going to kick it this weekend. Anyway, if not, I'll hit you up. Let's talk a little bit about a stabbing on a GP yard, right? So I don't know if I've talked about this in a previous video, but we're about to run through it again. So on a fucking GP yard, on a level 4 custody yard, there's a tower. Now, I don't know if it's like this on all yards, but the yards I've worked, there's a tower. When you're letting somebody out of the building, you don't want to mix the races, especially if there's some tension, especially if it's a native. Well, on this day, happened to be a native going to class, or I think it was going up to school or whatever. So he had been clearing the scanner and beeping for months, right? I think he was acting like he had a broken arm, had 2 metal rods in it. He was clearing because we would check it. There was nothing in there. So basically we weren't making him take it off. So he was clearing. So he was testing us each time. So finally one day, he's coming out of the building. We have to clear the yard through the tower. We asked tower for permission to send whoever to wherever we're sending them. The permission was asked. Permission was granted. Well, when 2 natives, Dene and Warrior Society, meet, they go at it. They to the death. We let this guy out of the building. He was a Dene. Beeped going through the scanner. He was headed up to the store. Well, he was supposed to be going to work, but he was headed to the store to stab the shit out of this Warrior Society guy, and that's what happened. Probably stabbed him, I don't know how many times, man. It must have been 50 to 60 to 70 times, just nonstop, just wha, 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 wha. The guy ended up dying. There was blood everywhere. I can't remember if the tower ended up shooting rounds to try to stop it. But that right there just tells you how lackadaisical you can get in the prison system. On a GP yard, that can't happen, period. You cannot get lackadaisical with any freaking race, especially the Dene and Warrior Society, because when they mix, it doesn't matter, it's on. They are going to freaking fight till the death. This guy happened to have a freaking shank in his, in that arm thing that he had on that looked like almost like a cast. Pulled it right out, stabbed that guy. Freaking, man, it was a bunch of times. So when you're working in the freaking prison system, remain always on your toes. Know what's going on. Don't get lackadaisical. Don't get comfortable. Don't be like, well, I've got 10 minutes to go before shift ends. Go ahead, man. Good, you're good. Just go. I won't even clear it to the top. Never do that, because that's where you lose your job. That's where shit happens, and you can be charged. You can be charged, street charges for shit like that. So unfortunately, that incident happened that day. It was all bad. The dude was just stabbed up, poked up, a mess. We ended up getting, you know, the guy that was that was stabbing him wasn't trying to run. Where is he going to go anyway? But cuffed up. He ended up getting more time. But it was, I don't know if it was from officers just being lazy, or if the tower was like, didn't realize that we had, you know, in the store working a warrior society. So we had to make sure that store officer had her door shut. We let that Danae pass before, when they were going to work, before anything happened. We didn't do that. And as a result, an inmate ended up getting stabbed to death. Now, this probably happens a lot. You're not going to see it on the media. Yeah, you see a lot of shit on the media, but they're not going to show everything that happens in the prison system, because they'd be on the news every single day. Shit goes down every single day. So, again, if you are coming into corrections as an officer, remember to keep on your toes. Know what's going around you at all times. Make sure you know what's behind your six, which is your back. And make sure you got your partner's back. Everybody in brown. Now, that's the color out here. If it's, I don't know what other color it is in another state. But how out here, brown covers brown. You know what I'm saying? So, just to keep it real, that's how it is. That's how it is. So, keep on your toes. Make sure shit like that doesn't happen. And remember, I don't even know if the Warrior Society and Danae, I don't even know if they're still going on. I heard there was like, were they mixed? I don't know. I have no idea. It's been a while since I've been, you know, in the facility as far as the men facility. Remember, I left the women's facility, went down to be a recruiter, and now I'm in a totally different aspect of a job. So I'm not even in corrections anymore. I'm still with the state, not in corrections. But I'm thinking that, I don't know if that's how it is anymore. But if it is, remember, if you're watching this video, remember that when you get to the yard, if you know you've got two different freaking, you know, the Warrior Society in the day, and you're gonna let somebody out or whatever's going on in the yard, make sure they do not mix, because they will kill each other. Whether you're going to medical, on a transport, whatever you're doing, make sure, if you can realize and you know what the hell's going on, ask. Like, most of these inmates will give up the information you're asking for, unless it's like, hey, do you got dope on you? Sure, you can go ahead and grab that. They're not gonna be like that, but be in the know. Have the information on you. Anyway, just a short, quick video. Wasn't going to get too into the stabbing. You can picture in your mind what happened. I mean, it was all bad. A bunch of officers responded. Some of them got in trouble. I don't think anybody lost their job over it. But remember, you just have to remember to be staying on your toes. You just have to be on your toes, making sure you're making informed decisions and you're not lackadaisical. Continue to rock with me. Continue to subscribe to me. If you like my videos, share it. And keep continuing to bring them positive comments. I really appreciate it. Have a good rest of your weekend. Peace out.